Alright, so state of my game. Beginning of day 4. Still have an idol. Still haven't been to tribal. Still won't be going to tribal. Um, and I should feel good. But I am yet again nervous. For a couple reasons. One, still haven't developed enough strategy, enough trust, enough stuff and alliances with other people. It does feel like we have a 4 block brewing, but one of the things that the audience isn't seeing is that Taste and I together are currently very paranoid. Not about each other, we're good, but we know that Jose and Elgen are talking. They have told us as much. So, a couple of things that are out there that could be sort of spelling disaster for my game is that, one is that what if Elgen and Jose figure out that they are in these alliances and are clearly number 3 in each of them? That gives them a good incentive to not necessarily go after us because we haven't really done anything. We're just talking. But it gives them a good incentive to make each other their own 1 and 2. I don't believe that I'm Jose's number 1 or Elgen's because it doesn't really feel like they have number 1s, but this would give them a good reason to have a number 1. So if they figure that out, that's a problem. Number 2, though I'm happy with how Codenames went last night, and I'm happy for a couple reasons. Because what you guys weren't seeing last night at Codenames was I very much wanted to be Spy Master. 1, because I love Codenames, and it was clear that I knew the most about the game, and I thought we'd have the best shot at winning if it were me. But I really couldn't overplay my hand. Just couldn't do it. I was not going to say I should do this. So if you saw it in chat, I did my best to finesse that. And just know that the whole time, the most nervous I was during the whole game was not during the game, but it was actually when we were deciding who was going to do what. I had a really strong feeling if I played Spy Master, we would win. And hey, even you can't really call it a close game. We won decisively, even though they threw the bomb at the end. We won all 3 boards, and I feel proud of myself for that. I fucking know Codenames. I've been playing it for a long time. I know the strategy. I know everything. But here's the deal. Now my team sees that too. More importantly, the other team sees that too. And I believe at this point, I'm just trying to be honest and assess things here. I believe I'm the biggest threat in the game, period. Now, that seems a little crazy because I don't know what's going on the other tribe, but the person who plays Spy Master in Codenames and wins it, no matter who they are, ego aside, I think right now is the biggest threat in the game. You couple that on my side with them figuring out that I have this strong alliance, and by the way, there's still an idol out there that is like, anyone could find it, or anyone could find out that it's missing and piece together that someone in our chat has it. At this point, it seems like I'm the most savvy, or amongst the most savvy on the team. It just feels like I'm in a precarious spot. A good spot, but a precarious spot. So I'm very wary of that, and I'm just going to slow down even more now. Don't got any reason to be shaking any trees. The biggest and toughest part about moving forward on this day, I think, is going to be reining Taste back. I don't think he's going to have as easy of a time slowing down. So we're going to have to work on that. I'm going to be very upfront. Everything I'm saying here, Taste, one day if you watch this, you'll know I'm going to be totally straight with you. That's my biggest concern right now is that I don't even know. You might feel more comfortable than me, but I know how I feel. I just don't know how you feel yet. So we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, working on it. I'm very, very worried too that if we win, I don't know how much mid-game balancing the mods do. I don't know if that happens at all or if there's a Bible that they stick to. But I'm worried about winning the next challenge as well. What happens if we win 3-0? Does that necessitate a swap, right? Will they be like, oh, we have to swap them now? So thinking about that as well. So of course we're still going to try to win. I want to avoid tribals at all costs. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, that's the state of my game. Nothing terribly interesting to report yet. Obviously, now we're pretty much quiet until Monday. But I will be commenting on any further social developments as they should occur. So we will see how that goes. And yeah, welcome to day 4.